Okay. Hello, my name is Cameron Vaughn. I'm the physician seeing you today. Can you tell me your name?
Becca.
Becca. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me a little bit about why you came in to see us today?
Yeah, I'm here for my 2-week follow-up so I can get back to work.
Okay. What's the 2 week follow up for?
I had a car accident. Yeah,
You had a car accident? Okay. How did that happen?
I was driving and some guy ran into me.
Some guy ran into you. Okay. Was there anyone else in the car?
No,
No.
just
Okay.
me.
Are you married or live with anyone?
Yeah, I'm married.
You're married? All right. Can you tell me a little about yourself? Like, what do you do here? What's your occupation?
I work for the county public works department.
Okay. What do you do? Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit more? What's your educational background?
Uh, High school, went into work, got married young.
Okay, got married young. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So I see from your chart you haven't been able to work for the past few weeks because of your accident.
Yep.
And how does that make you feel?
Irritated.
Irritated.
Need to get back to work.
Okay.
Boss has been cool though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So I just want to help you get back to work as soon as possible because I understand that it can be irritated having an injury and that kind of disables your day-to-day life. So
Yeah.
I'm just here to help you and we'll try and speed that process up. And if it's all right with you, I just got to ask a few basic questions that we standardize across all patients.
Okay.
All right. So do you ever consume any alcohol, like wine, beer, any liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how often in the past year would you say that you've consumed 4 or more drinks in one day?
Oh. Um. I don't know. I'm pretty often. It's not a whole lot. So most days.
Okay, so it sounds like you drink pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me the pros and cons to why you drink this often?
Oh, I mean, it helps me relax. My work's hard. So yeah, a lot of stress at home and work. So it definitely helps that. Cons. I mean, I don't know if there's any cons. Um. I mean, it creates fighting, I guess, but that's it.
Okay. So you said one of the pros is it helps you out in stressful environments and it helps your stress at home. And a con was that it helps with the fighting. May I ask what stress at home and what fighting are you talking about?
My husband and I fight a lot, but I mean, it's nothing. It's just a little stressful sometimes.
A little stressful? What do you all fight about?
Uh, a lot of things. Sometimes it's my drinking, but says I'm lazy.
Says you're lazy. Okay. Now, I understand that this is a tough subject to talk about, and I appreciate you opening up that it's never easy.
Yeah.
And so I saw in your vitals and some of your labs when you came in that your heart rate and blood pressure are pretty high. Can you tell me do you think that has any correlation to do with your drinking?
No, no. It relaxes me, so it probably lowers that stuff. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to inform you that alcohol actually has a negative effect on that. It actually increases your blood pressure and increases your heart rate.
Oh, is that bad?
And it is bad. Over time, it'll just cause those systems to overwork and gradually degrade over time and cause just further illness and problems overall in your body. And so I see you also have lost some weight in the past year.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So do you think any of that has to do with your alcohol consumption?
Um, Well, I never really thought about it, but I guess a little bit. I mean, I'm not as hungry, so.
Okay. So now, while alcohol does provide energy and calories, it's not the energy that our body needs. And so it's not the vitamins and minerals that a lot of fruits and vegetables or other foods might have.
So if I can just take a vitamin, that would work?
Not necessarily, but it might help out if you're willing to do that. And so if you actually want to look at this, you may or may not know, but it tells you that a standard drink for a beer is 12 ounces, wine 5 ounces, and a shot is 1.5 ounces. And so this kind of shows you a relative scale of what that looks like. And so, a mixed drink can vary from 1 serving of alcohol all the way up to 4 or 5, depending on that. And beers can vary as well as liquors and malt liquors and wine. And so I just want to get this straight. And let me see if I understand so far that you mainly you drink pretty regularly, and you drink for your stress and because it relaxes you from your stressful job and work at home, and that you just enjoy doing day to day, and that it has many pros for you, that it does have a few cons. And so have you ever addressed any need to change?
No, I mean, it seems to be working for me, so.
All right. Now, if it's all right with you, I'm just going to go through this little survey that we have here. It's just going to ask you a few simple questions. If you'd like to run through that with me.
Well, help me get back to work.
So we'll finish this up as soon as we can conclude this.
Okay.
Okay, so first question, how often do you have a drink containing alcohol? Never, monthly or less, 2 to 4 times a month, 2 to 3 times a week, or 4 or more times a week?
Probably the last one.
Probably the last one, 4 or more times a week?
Yeah.
All right. How many drinks containing alcohol do you have on a typical day when you're drinking? 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 9, or 10 or more?
I'd say 6 or so would work.
6 or so? Okay. Now, how often do you have 6 or more drinks on occasion? Never, less than monthly, weekly, or daily, or almost daily?
Probably weekly.
Weekly?
Yeah, I like to on the weekends.
Okay. Is a social setting. So how often do you have 6 or more drinks on occasion? Or, excuse me, how often during the last year have you found that you were not able to stop drinking once you have started? Never, less than monthly, weekly, or daily, or almost daily?
I'd say never. I mean, I never lose control. Yeah.
You say you have a pretty firm grip on your control when you drink?
Yeah.
All right. So how often during the last year have you failed to do what was normally expected of you because of your drinking?
I always get to my job and everything. I'm fine.
You always get to your job, so it's never impedes you from doing anything from your job, from hobbies or anything that you like to do?
No? Not really.
Okay. So how often during the last year have you needed a first drink in the morning to get yourself going after a heavy drinking session? Never.
I wouldn't say I need it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to in the mornings.
And how often? Monthly, weekly?
A lot of days.
A lot of days? All right. Okay. So how often during the last year have you had a feeling of guilt or remorse after drinking? Once again, it's never, less than monthly, weekly, or daily, or almost daily?
Maybe a couple times a month.
A couple times a month? Okay. Now, how often during the last year have you been unable to remember what happened after a night because of your drinking?
I never forget.
Oh, you never
blackout. I never forget? Blackout. Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you or someone else been injured because of your drinking?
No.
No? No one's ever been injured?
No, I'm not aggressive. I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. And has a relative, friend, doctor, or other healthcare provider ever been concerned about your drinking or suggested that you cut down?
like I said, my husband gets a little mad, but that's it.
Husband gets a little mad. Okay, do you have any friends or family that know how much you drink?
I mean, they know I drink on the weekends. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to inform you that according to according to our survey, you might be an at-risk drinker and at risk to um, or being an alcoholic in the future, and that just puts you at risk for some serious just harmful effects overall with the body, with your work, and your social aspect, and it might cause more accidents in the future, like why you're in here today. And so,
Like because I'm in here is because of my alcohol?
no, sorry, not it's not in here because of your alcohol, but it can have detrimental effects on your just overall health and body and life.
Oh, okay.
So, you said that your husband gets on your back and you get stressed about it. Have you ever assessed or expressed a readiness to change any of your habits?
I mean, not really. No, I haven't thought about it much.
Okay. Well, on the back of this card we have a little ruler, and out of a scale of 0 to 10, how ready would you say that you could be to maybe change a habit from your or with your drinking?
Like change how?
So maybe you said you drink 6, 7 drinks a day. So maybe we could maybe you could cut down to 4 or 5 drinks a day. Just little baby steps.
Yeah, I can maybe do that.
Okay. So how confident are you that you could make that change?
I'd say 5. Yeah.
5? That's great. That's 50% of the way to making a change. Now, why would you choose a 5 instead of a 3 or a 1?
Well, I mean, if I want to do it, I think I can do it. I mean, I don't know if I want to do it, but I maybe can do it.
You sound pretty confident in your ability to change. That's always
If
good.
I want to.
Mm-hmm. It's always a good characteristic to have. Now, if I may make a suggestion, cutting down on maybe 1 to 2 drinks a day can have great long-term benefits. Slow steps to making a change can enforce good habits. And so, how would you like to see yourself changing this habit?
I think I could maybe cut down on a drink or 2 a day. That would be fine.
Cut down a drink or 2 a day? Okay.
I mean, I could try it. Not going to be perfect, but I can maybe try.
Sounds good. There we go. Okay. So it sounds like a great plan. And if you want to have a follow-up visit, we could schedule one in the next 3 weeks. We come back in, talk about it, and see how you're doing.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. I can maybe do that.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in today. It was great to meet you, Becca.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.